because you can shed RNA for up to 3 months, despite having the infection for only 8 days, you end up with this problem of false positive. You are identifying too many people who could have had the infection in the past. And a cycle threshold above 35 generally is people who are not infectious, yet NHS England documentation that has not been updated since January runs cycle thresholds to 45, which is identifying people who are not infectious.
The coronavirus test, it measures only a very tiny piece of the genome of the virus. And if your immune cells have killed the virus, then you have debris, you have rotten pieces of the nucleic acids in your blood and everywhere. And the assay can pick up these rotten pieces, and then it looks like as if you're infected. You're not. The most panic-inducing principle, namely that most media still speak about today we had so many new infections, which is totally, it's not true.
Well, the latest government figures show the highest daily number of new infections.
As the increase in the number of daily infections.
The rate of infections are growing significantly.
More than 13,000 infections have been confirmed in the past 24 hours.
It's not true.
The UK has recorded 4,322 new cases of infection. The figures out today have shown an uptick in infection rates in London.
With what is clearly a second wave of infection about to break.
It's not true.
Yet NHS England documentation that has not been updated since January runs cycle thresholds to 45, which is identifying people who are not infectious.
27 deaths were reported of people who died within 28 days of a positive COVID-19 test, taking the total number across the UK to 41,759. Well, with coronavirus infections in England doubling every 7 to 8 days.
It's not true.
Ministers are seriously considering, as we've been hearing, tighter restrictions right across the country to disrupt the spread of the virus.